See that? Not a cloud in the sky. Morning! Alright guys, this is it. This is the video that we're going to do the drawing on. So you take the comments from the last two videos, the phrases, and put them together and comment on this video. And if you comment the correct phrase from the last two videos on this video right here, then you'll be entered in the drawing, the Super Clean giveaway. And what's going to happen is on Sunday the 17th, the wife and I are going to take all the names that get the phrase correctly, and we're going to put the names in a hat. We're going to draw a name, and then I will message you guys via Facebook or on here, or you guys message me something, and then we will get your information. We need your full name and your address, and Super Clean is going to send you 2 bottles of their degreaser. The Super Clean degreaser and the aerosol foaming can is what they're going to send you. But on top of that, I will also send you some farming biker stuff, just as an added bonus. I wasn't planning on it. The wife doesn't know I'm going to do it, so shh, you guys keep it quiet. So this is the video you comment on. All right, let's get some work done. So yesterday, as you guys seen, I was working on the shoe augers of the combine. I messed up, I screwed up, I put 2 of the augers in, and let me get up here and turn the light on. I put the wrong auger in here by accident. I wasn't paying attention. I grabbed the number 3 auger and put it in the place where the number 2 is. The flighting on the auger is reversed, and that's what caught my eye, because I put that one in first, then put the correct one in over here, and as I was putting the correct one in over on this side, I got looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right here. If you can see, the fins go that way, and then the fins go this way. They're supposed to both go this way. So now I have to pull that farther auger out, back out again, put the correct one in there so that one goes on the other side. It was just a pain in the butt. But as I was cussing and swearing and ranting and raving and calling myself an idiot, I was looking at some other stuff over here, and I found, hang on a minute, let me find my flashlight. I just had it in my pocket. It's right here. I found something else that caught my attention, and this is the drive belt right here for the chopper. Well, if you look, you see that? That hole is not supposed to be there. So, yeah, we got that going for us. So I ordered a new belt, and it should be here, I think they said Thursday, which would be tomorrow. So I'm going to throw a new belt on because of the fact that I don't trust that belt to go in the field and run this year. I will keep that belt and throw it on the shelf, just because if down the road I should ever break that belt, I've got one just to get me by until a new one comes. And I actually thought about just leaving that one on until it breaks and then put the new one on the shelf. But if that belt lets loose in the middle of harvest, it's just gonna enrage me. I don't like breakdowns in harvest. Harvest is something that needs to be done smoothly and quickly. And to me, that's just a preventative maintenance thing. So, all right, I'm gonna get working on this auger. All right, I kind of made a boo-boo. I got busy talking on the phone for a minute, and I set you guys down somewhere, and I went to start working on the shoe augers, and then halfway through the shoe augers, I was like, oh, I should film this. And then I couldn't remember where I set you guys at. So then I was like, well, after about a half hour looking for you, I got tired of trying to find you right away. So I went back and I finished doing the shoe augers, got them all in, and I'm like, so the whole time I was doing the shoe augers, I'm like, where in the world did I set the camera? So after I got done with the shoe augers, I started looking for you guys, and I remember where I set you. I set you down somewhere where I normally wouldn't set you. Normally, I put you guys right here on the toolbox because you're on a magnetic base and you'd stick right there. I was on the phone, I answered the phone, I set you right here. I just stuck you to the top of the, right there, and I was talking on the phone and walked away, and then I'm like, where in the world did I put them? So, yeah, my bad. And you would think, after doing this for 2 years now, I would be better at keeping track of the camera and knowing where you guys are at all the time. Yeah, you would think. What I'm doing now is I'm going to change the fuel filters. First thing I need to do while I'm thinking about it is shut the fuel pitcock off, because I've made this mistake. Up there, up top in the motor, is not that big of a deal, but that fuel gravity feeds to a screen, which I'm replacing the screen. And when you pull the bowl off of there, if you don't shut that petcock off, it drains the whole 200 gallons of diesel fuel that's in there onto the floor. Lesson learned. But right here is the screen that I need to take off and clean that out. And then I got to go up and change the 2 fuel filters that are up top in the motor as well. And then we can turn the petcock back on and let the electronic pump all the air out of this line and be good to go. Now, I did not clean this pre-cleaning screen last year. I didn't change it last year. So this is actually 2 years worth of grime, but this is the brand new one. And I'm going to show you how much grime is in the diesel fuel. This is the old one. As you can see, there's a fair amount of difference there. See that chunk? I know it's hard to see with black gloves, but you get the picture. It's nasty. So that's what you want it to look like when it's all clean and good. So now I need to go up in the engine bay and change those 2 fuel filters up there, and we should be able to bleed the system and fire this baby up. When the screens get plugged this bad, you're starving the machine for fuel. It's not running at its optimal performance. That's why I'm a stickler when it comes to changing fuel filters. Same thing on the motorcycle, man. If you start to get a little bit of a hesitation or whatever, pull that pump, change the fuel filter. I'm big on this. I don't know if you can hear it, but I turned the pump on to get the air out of the system, and it cycles back into the tank and it gurgles in the tank. And when the gurgling stops, all the air is out of the line, which means you can start the machine. And I'm not hearing any more gurgling. So let's start the machine, see if it works. It's running. We'll have to see if it dies on us. Hasn't died yet. Let's idle her up. Half throttle. Let's go full throttle. I'd say she's working. All right, so now I can put all the safety covers back on this machine. The belt, that belt right there is the only thing left to do. And I don't have to remove all the covers in order to do that, but as you can see right here, that's all the safety guards and shields and, you know, so people don't lose a limb type of thing. Need to put all those back on, back together, and then we can take it out and start looking at the head. I got to take this machine out, hook it up to the head, pull it around and kind of inspect the head next. Just went to lunch. Got a little chilly. I had to put my flannel back on. So I did not put these covers back on. I ended up getting a phone call and then went to lunch, and now I'm back. So I think I'm going to put these covers on now, and then we can take the combine out and get the head hooked up. So it'll be a little while, but it'll only be a second for you guys. So just hang on. Got the head, well, it's not hooked up, but it's on the machine. Kind of going through and making a list of parts I need, and it overall doesn't look too bad. All these parts that I need are just normal wear and tear items, so that's a good thing. But yeah, most of it's like knives and guards and some skid plates underneath, poly skid plates. That's pretty much all this needs, is just normal wear and tear items. So that's a good thing. All the bearings look good, the belts look good, the chain looks good, and I'm not missing any air tubes. None of them are dented or crushed or anything like that, so that's a good thing. So this one is going to be not bad. It's still a little on the costly side, but like I said, this is all normal wear and tear items that we do every year anyway. But overall, it's still in good shape for being as old as it is. All right, I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to go order my parts and probably call it a day. Remember, comment on this video the phrases from the last 2 videos to be entered to win in the giveaway. All right, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.